Okay, hello there. In today's video, I'm going to go over how to flash a USB drive or how to flash an ISO onto a USB drive. One of my relatives is wanting to install Linux on an older laptop, and it occurred to me that he may not know how to actually download and burn the ISO. I think he will, but just in case, I'm going to make this quick video. First thing you're going to do is go to ArchLinux because you need a ISO to put on your USB stick. We're talking about ArchLinux32. It would hold the same on any other distribution. You're going to go to their distribution webpage and you're going to find their download. In this case, it's in the upper right hand corner there. I'm going to click on download. And if you have a torrent handler such as Qbit torrent, transmission, I think in Windows, WMX or WinMX, and I'm sure there's some others. You can click on one of these torrents right here, particularly this one right here, the i686, the 32-bit. Okay, if you don't have a torrent handler, you can scroll down and pick any one of these mirrors, but preferably one in the area that you live in, for instance, United States for me. Okay. When I click on that, it'll open up, well, however you get it, it'll download it and save it to your computer. And if you're using Windows, you're going to have a couple options to burn that ISO to a disk. One of those options is a program called Rufus. It's a free program, and it also comes in a portable version so that you can just save the small executable, not have to actually install it, and just double click the executable whenever you do need it. And it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Here you got the device, and in this case it would be your USB drive. And by the way, you're going to need an 8 gigabyte stick or larger. In this case, their example, they used the 32 gigabytes. That's not out of reason, but 8 gigabytes should suffice. Now, next year, in the year 2021, that may be different, but for now, 8 gigabytes seems to be just fine. Then the ISO file would be here. Click on that and select your ISO, which is maybe in your download folder unless you moved it. And the rest of these will stay the same, or at least they have for me. And you just click on start and it'll do it. The second program you can use, and this is a cross-platform, works on Linux, Mac, and Windows. It's called Balena Etcher, most people call it, and that's what we're going to be using today. I'm going to be using this 8 gigabyte right here. It's called a U-Disk, very cheap. This is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in my USB drive or USB slot. And my host machine picked it up right away. But let me go to my start menu. I'll find Etcher, and it's going to be over here under accessories. We'll click on Etcher. Right now the machine is trying to load USB drive, which is fine. Okay, so this is what you're going to be presented with in the Balena Etcher. Keep in mind, I have my USB drive. It's right there, and it's labeled ArchLinux32. It's actually the May version. So anyway, flash from a file, and in your case, like I said, if you hadn't changed it, it'll be here in your downloads. In my case, I've already moved it into my Linux distro folder, and it's the 32-bit, and I'm going to select the newest one, which just came out in June. I'll click open, and then here you can see that the USB drive is also named Arch 2020 5. That's the May version. Anyway, so once you verified, be careful here. Make sure that this is right, that this is definitely your USB drive. Once you do that, click on flash, and in this case, I will have to enter my password. On Windows, you may have to say OK to your user account prompt. But either way, just click OK. or enter your password and click OK, and it'll flash. Once it gets through flashing, it'll tell you that it's through flashing. I'm gonna remove it. I didn't do that right. Should always unmount your flash drives, even though I knew that one wasn't doing anything. Okay, so once you do that, then you're going to need to boot into you're either going to need to get into your BIOS and change your boot order, or get into a boot order menu. So some of those keys, I don't know what kind of computer you got, but some of those keys will be F1, F2, I've seen F10, and I've also seen F12, which in my case, that's for my boot menu. A Dell and a Toshiba will be the same. They got F2 for your BIOS, F12 for your boot menu. You can also, I've seen your delete key, and I have actually seen the escape key. So try one of those. If you don't know, go online, look and see, whatever it takes, but you need to be able to boot to this USB drive. Once you do that, you'll be in good shape. Boot to your USB drive and follow the instructions thereof. All right, well, that does it for this video. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.